No doubt, if you were a kid growing up in the late 90s or early 2000s, you greatly remember this pizza right here. The most delicious slice of pure heaven to ever exist in an animated film. The cheese dripping off of the slice, needing to be put back on top, drove your child's self into a state of absolute joy. This is from the extremely underrated A Goofy Movie, and not the extremely Goofy movie, that's a separate video entirely, just the first Goofy movie. A movie that I thought was only good from nostalgia glasses, that is actually insanely fun and an amazing film that holds up to this day. From the music, to the animation, to the insanely cute chemistry between the main character Max and his love interest Roxanne. Everything about this film screams pure joy to me, yet there's still a sense of maturity found with the dynamic of Max and his dad Goofy. I believe this movie is insanely underrated, and I'm here to explain why, and probably fail, I don't know. Many of us remember this opening scene, with the beautiful landscape animation with the mesmerizing score, leading to a quite horrifying nightmare. It's a fantastic opening that reflects Max's arc through the rest of the film. Max is quite the likable character, even though sometimes he's quite of an angst-filled kid. It's nice to see the main character of a high school not be the outcasted weirdo. While tales involving those types of characters are nice, it's good to see a character with enough confidence to ask his main love interest on a date at the start of the film, instead of that being the main issue throughout the whole film like most school kid tales. Also, this line right here,
Max, look, it's the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
I absolutely love. I love Max and his chemistry with Roxanne. It's absolutely insanely adorable. It's so heartwarming. Their dynamic is quite special, just like Max's dynamic with his dad, which is the main thing in the film. It's a great tale of parenthood. A father wishing to be closer to his son, but the son is more focused on impressing a girl, then realizes in turn he almost forgets how much his dad means to him. And dude, it's just so freaking cute and smartly written, and I love everything about it. It's awesome. It makes me really happy. The framing and animation in this movie is some of my favorite in any Disney film. The way each character bounces around with their own distinct movements, to the small details in their actions. The absolutely stunning visual techniques we are shown add a real emphasis to revelations and choices. They're even layered on with great transitions. I love the visual technique in this scene, where Goofy is on the phone with the principal and starts to grow a fear of Max's future. Goofy starts off normal in the light, but as the principal inflicts more and more fear, the lighting around Goofy becomes more and more dark. I love the extra care put into these scenes, making them feel more special than they need to be. The animation overall is just yummy to experience. The film is quite great at juggling maturity, whether it be the beautiful example of awkward love between family.
You used to spell things out using the letters, like little words like
Hasta la vista?
like bye-bye.
Or I pledge allegiance.
Or I love you.
Or the all too real conversation between Pete and Goofy in the hot tub.
You know, maybe Max isn't all the things that you think a son should be, but he loves me.
Hey, my son respects me.
Yeah.
It holds up as a great story filled with morals for kids and parents. It honestly has no right to be as emotionally effective as it is. With a G-rated film called The Goofy Movie, it's amazing how actually special the story feels. Max continually makes the wrong choice throughout the film. Even when in other Disney films, he would be given a chance of redemption. In a way, we don't even get that redemption. Instead, we get a father accepting his child's desire to live it up, and the kid's compromise in his own way. The music is also quite awesome as well, whether it be the insanely catchy songs or the mesmerizing score. I love the opening song particularly since it's pretty iconic, taking an angst-filled main character and having them sing about living it up themselves without parents when school gets out, but instead the entirety of the film is Max learning to get closer to his dad. I mean, I'm probably looking too deep into it, but it's that feeling that I want to look deeper into this film that makes me appreciate it even more. Aside from the opening song, the film even features the absolute best song in any animated film, and don't you try to deny it. Just pure joy is in this timeless song. You can't beat it, man. Not to mention that the lyrics are basically about Max and Goofy finally learning to have patience with each other. Like how it says, see it eye to eye. You know, that random amazing pop song has more meaning than I previously realized. Oh man, it's so good. Every character feels real. I don't know if that's weird to say considering they're all animated dogs. Yet I kind of believe their personalities. I'll admit, some characters are barely written in this film, yet the small amounts of screen time they get feel very distinct. You can separate literally any character in this film and get a vastly different personality. Not to mention the insanely lovable and also scary Bigfoot. I really adore it. Also, totally unrelated, but I want to bring up how weird the posters are. Like, this poster has Max wearing a green Powerline suit, but it's yellow in the movie, and Goofy's is yellow in this poster, but it's supposed to be green, like in the movie. But there's an alternate poster where the correct colors are for Max and Goof, but Roxanne is in it and his shirt is wrong. But then there's yet another poster where they get all the characters correct, but this kid is on the cover, but he's not even a prominent role in the film. Pete has more screen time. Why did he get the spot? Hashtag justice for Pete. There are aspects to this film that just remain memorable, whether it be the visuals, the music, or very touching moments. A Goofy movie holds up to this day as being a really good animated film. It's definitely nowhere close to being as good as The Lion King though. There are moments in the film that feel quite rushed and chopped up, like this random romance between these two side characters that's weirdly out of place. I may have sounded like an insane Goofy movie fanboy throughout this whole video, and I'm not gonna deny that. Yet it's still a very underrated film that I feel is full of beautiful animation and a story goofy enough for children and mature enough for adults that feels insanely authentic. I was really glad to grow up with this film, and I hope other children will discover this as well and enjoy it. In any case, my dude, thanks for watching. If you like this video, you know, that's pretty cool. I'm glad you watched it. I'm glad you stuck all the way till the end right here. You know, you're pretty cool. But you know, if you like this video, you know, why not subscribe? You know, help me out a little bit. That'd be cool. I mean, you don't have to. You probably won't, but you know, it'd be cool if you did.
Mambo!
Syncopated style.